Hello, I'm Martine Brisson. Welcome in this week little vlog. And today I'm going to be maybe controversial. I don't know if it's controversial or not, or for some people it might be. The message today is that you're okay, right? You're okay no matter what, right? Um, People that come to see me or people that I see sometimes on Facebook in different group, they are on the path. They're either on the path of enlightenment, no, because they don't just want to be human, or they are on the path, mostly on the path of self-improvement, right? They've tried everything, no, they've tried all kinds of things to fix themselves because um, for them is if they were not anxious or if they were not insecure, if they didn't procrastinate or put your own ending to it, they'll be fine, they'll be okay, right? Because they think there's something wrong with them, right? And that's why QN, QN, all the seminars, all the workshops, all the gurus, all the techniques, all the therapy, uh, just to change who they are. That's it. They just want to change who they are so they can accept themselves. And if you've been on that path, you know that's kind of a bit of a never-ending story because as soon as you finish maybe one book, you try the tricks. They might work for a while, but then after a while they don't work, or you find something else and you run to after something else because you're hoping for better, better result. Or you put lots of shoulds on yourself. No, I should be like this, I should be like that, I should do this, I should do that, and all the shoulds on top of that, plus all those tricks, and it's lots of work, right? So, but what if, what if that you're okay, just as you are? And no need for those tricks and gurus and techniques and workshops. What if you're okay just as you are? There was a story. I'm going to tell it the way I heard it, but it's a different version. But it's apparently it's a real story. I've seen actually a picture of it. Um, in the 50s, there was this temple in Thailand, and they needed to move a big Buddha, a big plaster Buddha. Okay, and so they got a crane over, and they said, "Well, you should, boy, I want this," and then no. And then when they tried to lift the Buddha didn't lift. They didn't lift at all. It was heavier than they thought. And not only that, it cracked. So people, oh, like hundreds years old Buddha, oh, la, la. So they were just shaking around. And then somebody saw in the crack that there was something shiny inside of it. And when they investigate, they realized that it was a pure gold Buddha. That's why it was so heavy, a pure gold Buddha. And apparently what had happened is maybe 100, 200 years before that, the temple was under attack. And the monks there, they didn't want that pure gold Buddha to be stolen. So they had just put plaster over it and made it look like just a normal statue, right? And then either they died or they were massacred or whatever, but that knowledge was lost, that Buddha was a pure gold Buddha. And it's a true story. You can look on now, Google it, and there's a picture of that. It's a huge thing, actually. That's probably why they needed a crane of that Buddha that's now is full gold shape. But the moral of the story is that we are that golden Buddha. That's all we are, because deep inside of us, we are that Buddha, right? That's what we are. But through life, through experiences, sometimes through perception of things because of the age that we were at the time, and now what we've been told by parents or teacher or whatever. We put layers of shit over our own golden Buddha, okay? Because that's what it is, this layer of shit that we put, like all the beliefs that we have about ourselves. It's just layer of shit, right? Over our little Buddha. And the thing is, now you think that you are those layers of shit, but that's not what you are. You are the golden Buddha inside of it, right? That means that you're okay. You're totally okay, because you're not your thoughts. You're not your beliefs. And that gives freedom, right? Freedom that you don't have, that you don't need to change them, right? It's a freedom that you don't have all those thoughts, all those beliefs. It gives you freedom because you don't have to believe them. You don't have to believe all the things you tell yourself, right? So, and also we say, oh, well, I feel this way, I feel that way. Well, your emotion don't mean anything, right? Because they depending on what you're thinking. It's just depending of the thought that you have at the moment, right? And we all have insecure thoughts, no? One of us, right? Even me, right? Last night, my new website went live because I threw out the old website and I have a new website. I had all kinds of insecure thought about the new website this morning. And I realized it's only thoughts. Is there anything to improve on it? More than likely, okay? But it's only, I don't have to believe everything that I tell myself, right? You're okay. You were born okay, right? And that okayness is not dependent of anybody's approval as well. So you don't have to believe all the things you tell yourself. And it's like I said, your okayness is not dependent of if somebody approves of you or not. If not, I'll be dead a long time ago, right? So it's not dependent on that. And there's somebody called Robert Olden who apparently said there's no amount of self-improvement that can make up for any lack of self-acceptance. And when you accept yourself, that's half the battle. That's half the battle, right? So you just accept yourself, love yourself. You don't have to believe all the self-limiting beliefs that you tell yourself or the stories that you tell yourself. Okay? And like I said, it gives you freedom because you don't have to do all those tricks. You don't have to run from one guru to the next guru. And you don't have to find it in all the wrong places. But you just have to look inside of you because it's always there and always be there. So that's all I have to tell you today. And on that, I wish you a good rest of your day. Cheers. Oops, where's the stop?